Midjourney has released a new feature. It's a new way to generate random styles, and I'm going to show you how to use it. Keep watching because later in the video I'll show you how you can take existing images from your computer and convert those into styles you can use in Midjourney as well. To get going, start by typing in /imagine. In the prompt box you can write anything you wish. Once finished writing your prompt, add the style parameter --sref. Hit the spacebar in your computer and type in the word random. Hit enter. What this does is it provides Midjourney with creative license to take your prompt and interpret it in new creative ways. Here's what Midjourney put out. This one is very much a grainy kind of a film. You can see the gladiator with the sword and the shield, and in every shot there's various angles, focal points, side shots, and it's completely randomized and left up to Midjourney's interpretation. Let's try another one. This is another example that's completely different. It looks very much like a comic book style sketch, black and white, very highly detailed, especially in the muscles and the different facial expressions in the one on the bottom left. Let's try another one. So this one's completely different, very colorful, more of a full wide body shot. And this one looks almost like computer generated. It could come from a video game or come from a cutscene of a specific animated movie. It looks really great. The reason why you would want to do this is once you've discovered a random style that Midjourney has created and you really like it, it can be used in future image creations. Let me show you how to do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upscale the first one. You want to create a new prompt. It can be something completely different. We're going to hit the space bar. We're going to type in --sref again and hit the space. But this time what we're going to do is we're going to drag the image into the text box. And you'll see that the URL is now here. The only thing you want to make sure is you just want to make sure that there is a space in between the sref parameter and the URL itself. Hit enter. So here's the end result. Very flashy. Love this one in the bottom left. It feels like there's just this burst of energy and wind coming through. I mean, even up the one at the top, there's this fire and you can see all the energy coming from the soccer player as he's about to kick the ball. So if you recall, this was the first random style that was generated. And I used that exact style and applied it to the soccer player prompt. So again, we get that gritty, grainy kind of black and white picture. There are two balls generated in this bottom left-hand one, but that could very easily be erased with an AI tool. If you recall the graphic design, comic book style sketch image from earlier, here's how that's interpreted with the soccer image. As mentioned earlier, let's show you how to take existing image styles you already have on your computer or from some other resource and use them in Midjourney images. To do this, in the text box, type in /describe. You'll be prompted to upload an image or a link. If you decide to use a link, you would search for a previous image that you had created in Midjourney and copy that link. But for this example, I'm going to use an image that I created before. Hit enter. What the describe feature does in Midjourney is it creates 4 prompt examples describing the image that you had uploaded. You can then copy these prompts and paste it into a new image creation. Let's try this out and see how Midjourney does, except we're going to change some of the words within the prompt so that it's not an astronaut and it's something else instead. So instead of the man wearing a spacesuit, I'd indicated that he should be wearing a cowboy outfit from the 18th century. In the top left, there's a little bit of distortion with the cowboy's hat, but overall you can see that the style that Midjourney had described from the image uploaded from my computer matches that of the new image. Here's another example of another one of the prompts that Midjourney had put together from the describe feature. This one looks more comic book style, and I did again designate that it should be a cowboy outfit. It looks very cyberpunkish, but it looks great. Here's a last set of images that I created using the describe feature that Midjourney had initially put out. This is a recreation of a consistent character that I had made previously. If you want to know more on how I created this consistent character, I made a video about it, which you can click on right here.